Hi again.
Yeah, we always just jump from one place to another. So
Yes.
now remind me, are you the person? Are you the university student or are you the vet tech?
Sorry, the what? The last
Vet,
one?
do you work in a work for a veterinarian?
I now working as with a veterinary with a pet care company. It's different.
Pet care company. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I thought you were a vet tech. Yeah. So a vet tech is it's like this. I'll write it on this chat. Veterinarian uh, technician,
All right.
and they're the ones they work with the doctors, with the animals, with the veterinarians.
Like an assistant.
So anyway, um, yeah. So are you? Have you moved to London permanently, or are you there just for a short time, and will you return to Colombia?
I'm planning to go to my country again, but just for a long holidays, around
Ah,
2 or 3 months, and then I'm gonna go back. But I want to change the city because London is getting really expensive for me, so I need to
hmm
go to move to another place. So probably I'm going to move to another city, a smaller one,
Okay.
a small one here, but I'm not sure which one. I am still uh, looking for new adventures, and looking
hmm
which one could be the best.
Okay, so you're still young, so you're still just looking for adventures and so forth. So, all right. What time is it there for you, Khaled? Khaled?
Uh, the time is 9, 9
Nine.
or,
Okay.
or 3, 9:03 yeah, morning.
9:03. Okay. And so in London, what time is it, Natalie?
7 or I think yes, 7 or 4.
Okay. And then Anzaya, what time is it in Mongolia?
It's 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
And what time is it, Abimelech? Welcome. What time is it in
Uh, it,
India?
it's 12:30 p.m.
12:30 p.m. Okay. And then we've got Salvatore. Um, you are in Italy, right?
Hi, hi.
Okay.
Right,
And what
teacher.
time is it
How are
there?
you?
Very good. Thank you.
8,
Very good.
8, 8, 8 a.m. in the
8
morning.
a.m. Okay. Awesome. And Shell,
Yeah.
where are you located?
Hi, I'm from the Philippines.
The Philippines. I knew I had forgotten it. Okay. And what time is it in the Philippines right now?
It's 3 in the afternoon.
3 in the afternoon. So it's the same as Mongolia. Awesome. So we have a very international group right now. This is awesome. So we have Abimelech from India, Zaya from Mongolia, and this is his second class in Verbling, so welcome him, everybody. And Khalid from Libya, Natalie, who is an expatriate, if you don't know that word, she's an expatriate from living in London, but she's from Colombia. So we've got South America represented. Then Salvatore from Italy, and Shell from the Philippines. This is awesome because we have, and then I'm from the US, so we have almost every area represented. So we don't have any Russians though. Expatriate Abimelech. An expat or an expatriate is a person who is living in a country that is not their own.
Country, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if they're living in
Like
a
foreign,
foreigner.
foreigner.
Yeah. So a lot of times you either say the foreign community, or you would say the expat community. And I think most people prefer expat instead of foreign. I don't know. Do you guys use Natalie? Do you use the word expatriate or expat? Have you heard it before?
To be honest, I use foreign
Foreign.
I haven't
Okay.
heard expats before. I just hear with you.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but now that I know what does it mean, I hear it and I mean I hear it in another person, because another
Yeah.
people because before you told me I was like I don't know what's that, but now
Uh-huh.
I'm getting that word, so probably
Yeah.
that's
No,
because
uh-huh.
that.
So now you hear it after you learned it. You hear it now. So, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know what that is.
It was so strange, because before I always thought that only is foreigners, but now
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I can keep that word with me.
Yeah. Another word that is used, some areas of the world will say international community. Usually, usually with the international community, that's normally associated with students. Universities that have a lot of international students, and with international, it is expected that they will return home. But with the foreign or expat community, they might not. They might make the country they're living in their home. So.
Also, the big company like Google, Yahoo. I
Uh-huh.
mean, the big companies is with the international community. You will find a lot of people from all the world.
True. Very, very true. Nokia is one of them. Microsoft is one of them.
Yes,
Yeah, a
yes.
lot of the bigger companies, definitely. I remember I used to teach at Nokia, and one of my students, probably every week or every other week, he would say, "Holly, I need to learn how to understand the Indian accent." And I would say, well, the best way for you to learn to understand the Indian accent is to talk to the Indians at lunchtime. So, but Finns are very shy and they don't talk very much to strangers or to people they don't know. But I encouraged him to talk to the Indians because they would be able to help him understand because there were a lot of Indians in the uh, in at Nokia at the time. So, anyway, falling crime. So let's first of all, let's answer this question. What did you do in your free time when you were a teenager? So, Shell, talk to us. What did you do when you were a teenager during your free time?
Alright. I remember I used to ride a bike
Uh-huh.
and go to my friends' houses. So,
Okay.
friends' houses.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
also, we used to go to malls.
Okay. Yes. Go shopping at the mall. Go to shopping malls. Okay. All right. And Salvatore, what did you do?
I remember when I was a teenager, I played football every day, teacher.
Okay. Played football every day. Okay. And Natalie, what did you do?
Mm, Basically, the same. Hang out with my friends.
Okay, hang out
I
with your friends.
play. Yeah, played. I remember that I used to play basketball. So when I was a
Okay.
teen.
Basketball. Okay. Okay. And Khalid, what did you do?
For me, maybe I don't have this time. I mean, it's like when I was in teenager. Sometimes hang out with my friend, but all the time read some books. Also help my father in our farm. So.
Mhm.
It's like without any enjoyed activity, yes.
Huh?
Serious one.
So very little leisure activities. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would read books and study. You would do chores at home, and okay,
Yeah.
hang out with your friends when you could, but that was very rare, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. And Anzaya, what did you do?
So I usually do wrestling to my friends.
So you hung out with friends?
Yeah, no, not hang on. Wrestling.
Brisking?
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. Yeah, wrestling.
Wrestling.
National wrestling, do wrestling, and also ride a horse.
Oh, horseback riding. Wow.
Yeah, horseback. And
Okay.
also read the books like
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah.
Okay. And Abimelech, what did you do?
Well, I played football and
Mhm.
rode my bicycle and
Okay.
watched movies.
Watched movies. Okay. Movies. Okay. And I practiced I practiced my flute. And I went to youth activities. See, what else did I do? Didn't activities. And when I was really young, I played video games at the shopping mall. We would go, my sister and I, and a bunch of boys would go to the department stores, to the electronics sections, and we would play the free video games. And this was when Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and Pong and things like that were all new. Atari was brand new, and we would go there and we would play the free video games until we got kicked out, and then we'd go to the next store, and we'd make our rounds. We weren't interested in shopping; we were interested in the video games. So, but that was way before Xbox and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, so this is what we did as a class, and so what we're going to do is we are going to read a text about falling crime, but before that we're going to match some words with the definition. So baffled. We've got baffled, a statistic, a policy, minor, keep in touch, and a trend. Salvatore, what does baffled mean? What do you think?
One moment, please.
Okay. Take your time.
Yes. I'm not sure, teacher. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe feeling confused.
Yes, you are absolutely right. That is exactly what it means. So if you're feeling confused, you are baffled. Okay? All right.
Yes.
Welcome back, Shell. Shell, what do you think a statistic is?
It's an information shown by a number.
Yes, okay. Statistic,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, and Natalie, what is a policy?
I'm not sure, but I think it's a plan decided by the government.
I'm sorry?
I'm not sure, but I think it's a plan decided by the government.
Okay. You read that so fast.
Decided, yeah.
Yeah.
Plan decided.
Yes, you read that so fast, Natalie, that I thought you were speaking Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. I thought.
Sorry. I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I got the same problem when I am speaking with my friends here.
Yeah.
They say, "Slow down, Natalie."
Yeah, that's what like what I have to tell. I tell people every once in a while. You know, your accent will not be as strong if you slow down your speaking.
But we can say, sorry, teacher. Sometimes we use the policy like rules, document. You know, in the company,
yes.
company policy. Also, there's the parents' policy when they put the policy for their child.
Uh-huh.
or using the internet. We call the internet policy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's used to be not a plan but rules, more rules.
I agree with you.
But for the government, it's a plan.
Yeah, and I think that a policy can be a set of rules decided by a community, or decided by a company or whatever, or even a family.
Yeah, family. Yeah.
Even a family can have a policy. I know that when I was a kid, it was a given, a policy that we would not date until we were 16. My brothers and my sister and I. So.
It's usually every family has a policy, but sometimes some family written their policy. Other families is it's just say to their people, to their children, don't touch this, don't talk with other strange people.
Mm-hmm.
Something like this. Unwritten.
And yeah, I think some people have unwritten rules of behavior, and other people, and every family has unwritten rules of behavior, and I think that's why it's so difficult when you get married and you go to this other family and their unwritten rules are completely different than your family's. So, but anyway, let's go on. What is a gradual change? Khalid.
Gradual change.
Trend.
Sorry, statistic minor. No. I think gradual change. Trend. It's more trend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in this material, I think they're using the definitions only based on how it's used in the reading, because a trend could be a gradual change, but it also could be what is trending now. So what is popular right now? So, okay, what is contact? Anzaya.
It means, and I think, keep in touch. Right?
Yes, keep in touch. Okay, and then small would be Abimelech. Small would be
minor.
Minor. Okay. So, all right. Let's go ahead and read this. Do this reading. Bear with me a moment. It's a short reading. I want to make it smaller just so it can be all be on one page. Bear with me. Okay, so Abimelech, could you read the first paragraph?
Okay. Recently, there have been stories in the... Sorry.
Okay. Well, just skip that one. Just say blank.
Are falling in many countries. This is, of course, good news. However, many experts are baffled by this statistic. Usually, when the company is poor, crime rates increase. However, the opposite is happening.
Okay. So, there have been stories in the news. For some reason, they made a mistake when they made this, and they didn't put the words. So, okay. Recently, there have been stories in the news. Okay. Are there any words in here that you guys do not know? Everybody's fine? Okay. Anzaya, could you read the next paragraph?
Mm-hmm. There are a number of possible reasons for the fall in the crime. Politicians say that it is because of their policies. Some police forces are now stricter than before about antisocial behavior.
Okay, behavior. Behavior. Okay. Any words in here that you guys do not know?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, teacher. What is it? Stricter?
Stricter is if you are strict, you are enforcing the rules. It's opposite of relaxed. So a teacher who is strict, everybody is very quiet because they don't want to get in trouble.
It's more serious, or it's something. It's coming from restriction, right?
Yeah.
The same restriction. There is a restriction.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like it would be restriction, strict, but yeah, it's if there are some parents who are relaxed, and or some rules that are relaxed, and they don't follow the rules. But then if you're strict, you follow the rules very much.
More hard.
More difficult, more harder, yeah. So some police forces are now stricter than before about antisocial behavior. So I think of something that happens all over the world that most police forces don't enforce, and that's, do you guys know jaywalking? You guys know what it means to jaywalk? Or is this a new word for you guys?
I guess it means to walk outside of the pedestrian lane.
And not just a walk outside the pedestrian lane, but to walk against the light. So if the light is red, you might still walk. So it's basically crossing the street when you are not supposed to.
It's usual happen in Libya. The problem after the revolution, many cars also jaywalking. They don't follow the rules. They don't wait until the green light comes. So not also because jaywalking is for the people walk, right? But what's about the cars? There's
well, I don't even really know, because I've never been in a country with the cars. We don't even have a word for that. But jaywalking is really normal, and most police forces, they don't do anything, right? If you jaywalk in front of a policeman, they won't say anything. But if the policeman is strict, then they might give you a ticket for jaywalking. So in this picture, this policeman obviously is very strict. So that's the word strict. Where, everywhere in the world we all jaywalk, but this apparently 8,000 fine for jaywalking in East China. So that's
because there is 1 billion people. That's why 4,000 is normal in Africa, China.
Yeah. So anyway, so they became strict about jaywalking. So, okay, let's go on. Kako, welcome. Are you there, Kako? Okay, Salvatore, could you read the next paragraph? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Okay. There is a particularly large fall in minor crime, including vandalism and graffiti. This kind of crime is often committed by teenagers. Sociologists have looked for changes in teenage lifestyle. 20 years ago, the main evening and weekend entertainment was television. Nowadays, teenagers blank much less television than before. Again, teacher.
Okay, yeah. Nowadays, teenagers watch much less television than before. Okay, and Shell, could you read the next one? Next sentences, starting here.
Alright. Instead, they spend a lot of time online, watching, keeping in touch with friends through services such as Facebook. In the US, an average teenager is online for a number of hours per week. They are also spending many hours playing video games, often chatting online to other players.
Okay, thank you. And Kako, can you speak yet? Okay, apparently not. Natalie, could you read the next part of the paragraph?
Sure. Experts think that teenagers today are less bored, and so they are committing fewer crimes. Nowadays, they are writing on friends' Facebook walls. Instead, they're writing on the real walls.
Thank
Many
you.
people.
Okay, and Khaled, could you read the last sentence? Khaled?
Yeah, okay.
Right here.
Instead, okay, many people complain that teenagers spend too much time surfing the internet or sending text messages. However, perhaps this trend is not all bad.
Okay, so what is the main idea of this reading? Anyone?
Let's talk about the decreasing of the decreasing of the crime, falling of the crime, and also it's the activity of especially the crime initiated by the teenager, how this crime is falling, and what's the main reason of that, like keeping in touch with their friend online using the internet, and yeah, that's why we say that this trend is not bad, because it's more social and more activity online with their friends.
Yeah, so and you just answered all three of these questions. So does everybody agree with Khaled? So what has happened to crime rates recently? Shell?
Okay, crime rates have been falling out, or it's decreasing, rather. It's decreasing.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Maybe this next generation is a pretty good group of people. So, why is this surprising?
Because they are spending.
Anyone? Who was that?
Because teenagers are spending a lot of time in internet.
Right? Yeah. So it's surprising because well, I mean that's the reason why, but the reason it's surprising is because usually crime rates rise when the economy is poor.
Yes.
And
yes.
When the economy is poor, and right now because of the financial crises all over the world, you would think that that would happen, but it hasn't.
Because the opposite is happening.
But crime is falling. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So why are teenagers committing fewer crimes than 20 years ago? We blame it on what? Facebook?
Can I try, teacher? Because they spent a lot of time on internet and text message with their friends.
Yeah. So they're communicating differently. So time online, according to the author, time online is not that bad. So All right, let's match two halves of the expressions. So spend, anybody know what that would be? Spend what?
A
A lot
lot
of
of time.
time.
Yes, spend a lot of time. Okay, surf.
The
The
internet.
internet.
Surf the internet, yes. And crime
Rates.
Crime rates.
rates, yes. Antisocial
Behavior.
behavior. And now this word
Behavior.
actually has two pronunciations. You have antisocial behavior or antisocial behavior, and both of them are correct. It's whatever you guys want to do. So, and I have to change this to American English because my computer's American, I guess. Okay, commit to what?
A crime.
A crime. Okay. Okay. Now we have, it says cover exercise 5. Fill in the spaces using the correction expressions you have studied. So number 1, Shell, could you give us the answer for number 1?
Crime rates were higher 10 years ago.
Perfect. Okay, number 2, Salvatore.
There is a lot of crime.
Okay, it starts with A and B. Right, so there's a lot of Any idea what that would be? Yeah.
Antisocial.
Antisocial. Then behavior. Antisocial behavior.
Okay.
Behavior. Can you finish it?
Behavior downtown on Saturday nights. People are always shouting and singing in the street.
Perfect. Thank you. Natalie, could you read the next one?
Jack is always surf the internet in the bedroom. He never comes downstairs.
Yeah. Now, as a parent, that would be concerning to me. Internet. Okay. And then Khalid, number 4.
Sorry, number 4. Andy's spend a lot of time checking his Facebook status.
Okay. Okay, and again, your pronunciation was perfect, but there's another pronunciation for that. Facebook status. So Facebook status or Facebook status. Okay. Status or status. Kako, can you speak yet? Are you still here? Yeah. Kako, can you speak yet? Looks like not. Okay. On Zaya, number 5. Anzaya? Okay, Abimelech.
If you commit a crime, you might go to prison.
Okay, right. Now we're going to spend the next few minutes on a discussion. Bear with me while I bring these up. First of all, we're going to do some questions related to the text, and then we're going to talk about other questions. We'll start with questions related to the text. Khalid, could you choose one of these 4 questions and ask somebody else?
Okay. Okay, I will ask Salvador. Do you think, Salvador, that the crime rates have fallen in your country, which is Italy?
Do you? Fallen mean is low, right?
Lower. Yes.
Okay.
Decrease.
Okay, understand. I don't think. I think that the crimes in Italy is always the same because especially in the big city there are a lot of crimes. For example, in the tube or in the bus, there are a lot of there are a lot of things that you might stolen for other people, for example.
Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay, Salvatore, could you ask somebody else a question, and you can ask them the same question as well.
Shell, is there much vandalism or graffiti in your country?
Well, it depends on the part of the country. For the city, yes, there are some areas that have a lot of vandalism and graffiti. However, there are other parts in my country that are 100% free from those, such as those in provinces or miles away from the city.
Okay, keep in mind the pronunciation is graffiti, so it's
Graffiti.
graffiti. Okay,
Graffiti.
graffiti. So
Right.
the A is not really an A sound. It's more like an graffiti.
Sure. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you
yeah,
for
yeah,
that,
schwa.
Lee.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. I'll ask someone else.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll ask Zaya. Is Zaya here? Okay. I guess no.
Anzaya.
Not here. Okay, I'll ask Nathalie.
Okay.
Nathalie, what other kinds of minor crime are common?
Yeah. What other crimes? Crime, I don't know, maybe steal or I don't know, because
Yeah.
in
Like
London in general there's a lot of crime because the tourists, so in that level, but it's not really dangerous. I think that's the way to say now. It's just minor crimes. So, but I don't have to adapt anything else. I think the only is robbery, and that's it.
okay. So in London really has a lot of crime in it because it's a big city, right?
Yeah. But it's because the tourists, because I mean tourists are everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult to control that because this is a crowded city. Every day is people coming and going. It's just the way it is. But it's they try to control that. Even I know that they have like an organization that control everything because I used to work in the center of town. They have covers policemen everywhere for this kind of things, which was really funny because we know that there were policemen, but only people who live in this town in the city know them, but people outside don't know that. So I know this is a policeman. This now this. But they were working they were working, but covering, so
Okay.
try to catch the criminals outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's see if we can, as a class, make a list of some minor crimes. So Abimelech, can you think of some minor crimes?
Theft.
Theft. Okay. Also known as shoplifting.
Yes.
What are some other things? Khalid, can you think of any?
I think the minor one is for the shooting or
Oh, that's major.
no, sorry, not. I think now there is a new trend. You know, the cyber crime. It's increased day after day. So yeah, stealing the credit card.
Yeah, definitely. Salvatore, can you think of any minor crime?
Yes, teacher. Sorry, one moment. Okay. I don't know how to pronunciation, but it's common to fraud.
Okay, fraud,
Do you
which is
know
part of,
fraud?
yeah, as
When,
we say in English, we
yeah,
say fraud.
fraud. When
Fraud.
someone don't say you the truth for stolen something, right?
Fraud. We say fraud.
Fraud.
Fraud, yes, which is very similar to cybercrime.
It's we say usually fraud would come with telephone. You know, telephone fraud. Yeah, when you're calling when you bypass the gateway, I mean, some company now using this technique to bypass the international gateway. I think they use voice over IP, new technologies, internet. So that time the call will be with low cost, but it seems to another country or to original gateway like telephone fraud, or it's a crime at sometimes in some country, fraud, telephone fraud.
Yes.
You got
Okay.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then also the other one which is part of cybercrime is phishing.
Phishing, yes, phishing, one of them.
Phishing. See, phishing. I think. Do you guys know what phishing is?
It's like a scam.
It's part of scamming. Yeah, it is a scam, but it's like when you get an email from Facebook on an account that Facebook doesn't know exists.
Yes, the phishing technique is we always used in the cybersecurity to make fake account, fake website. So like Google, I can send you link, but not the original Google, another one. So you will enter your username and password. So it seems like I fish other people, or so phishing.
Yeah. And I mean, every once in a while you get a message from your bank that says, "Don't open any emails, don't press any links." You know.
Yes. Also, a lot of people send you maybe some email. There is another one. It's for you win what we call. There is a message. You win maybe $1,000. It's SMS text it.
Yeah.
Also, it's another technique.
Yeah, don't forget about the Nigerian emails.
Nigerian email, yes, of course.
those are known all over the world.
But now it's very known for the people. Yeah.
Khaled, I should send you I wrote a blog post, and when it comes to cybersecurity, I wrote a blog post probably about 5 or 6 years ago about these emails I was getting, and they were scam emails. And the names were so funny. I had to write a blog post about it. I should probably send you that list of names. Just because I can't even remember them, but they were not names. It was really funny. Anyway, you would find it.
Sorry, I wanted to. There's a new phishing now. Maybe no one heard about it. We call cyber phishing. Spear phishing. The spear phishing when the hacker sends special message or special email to special user. Maybe this user, the head of the marketing, so he know a lot of information from the social network from the website about this person. So he attack individual. So maybe the general manager. So he sent exactly maybe the document. Maybe he know a lot of information about the this guy interesting in in some technology. So he sent the document PDF file, but in this document there is a Trojan or there is a worm. So this this person will be infected. Spear phishing. Don't forget, it's a new technique.
So what they find, they research a person and find out about them, and then what happens?
Yes. You can find a lot of information about, maybe I can find a lot of information about you from the Facebook, from the Google, and then I can send you some fake information. I collect a lot of information, and then I will send you like an email, the same phishing email, but it seems to it's real email. Yes, that's why we call spear phishing.
Okay. Interesting.
Very dangerous.
Teacher,
very dangerous.
Yeah.
Can I make a question?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it correct to say if you don't pay the taxes is a minor crime?
Depends on what you consider. I mean, I consider minor crimes what you call what we call white collar crimes, and where to me a major crime would be the type of crime where you kill somebody and you hurt somebody physically. That's my opinion. But I think that the difference between major and minor crime really is more based on opinion, because one person might think that tax invasion would be a major crime, and somebody else might consider tax invasion a minor crime.
Okay.
Not invasion, tax evasion. Sorry. It's almost my bedtime.
Evasion, yes.
All right. Let's see. We've got about 10 more minutes. Let's go on to the next set of questions here. Khalid, what? No, were we with Natalie? Natalie, could you choose a question and ask somebody?
Sure. What do you think people commit minor crimes, Salvador? Salvatore, I'm sorry.
Yes, Salvatore. I think that people commit minor crime maybe because they don't have enough money to live a good life, maybe.
Okay, thank you. Right, Salvatore, could you choose a question and ask?
Yes. Khaled, have you seen any antisocial behavior recently?
Antisocial behavior, of course, we always see antisocial behavior. Like now, a lot of people maybe don't like to be, I mean, to be with, to speak, to talk with other people. Every time you find some people like to be alone, live alone. But I think this will generate maybe some problem for them. Sometimes those type of people, like the hackers, it's live with the computer or with the internet more than with the friend and with the normal people, are make some activity, exercise, go out with their friends. So it generates the some bad thing, some antisocial behavior. So that time he will think to spend a lot of time with the internet to maybe do a bad thing. So that's why the social activity is very, very important for the people, from my point of view. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, Khalid, could you ask a question?
Okay, I will ask Abdul Malik.
Okay.
Abdul Malik, it says Abdul Malik. Are you Muslim?
Sorry?
Because the name, we have the Arabic name, which is Abdul Malik. It is the same? Is it the same?
I think so. Yeah.
Because you are Muslim, right?
No, I'm Christian.
Okay, because maybe the same name, but it's near. Because we have Abdul Malik, but the name Abdul Malik, huh? Abdul Malik.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. How safe is your country? Are you nervous if you are outside at night?
Yes, I would say that in my country, safety is a concern thing, and when I am outside at night, sometimes I'm nervous because people want to people rob you when you are alone outside at night. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not 100% safe.
Yeah.
39. Okay. Are you live in India?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Abimelech. Could you ask somebody a question? And I have another list of questions after we're done with these. So.
Okay. I'll ask to Shell. Do you spend a lot of time texting friends, playing video games, or watching TV?
Okay, Abimelech, I don't watch TV. I rarely play video games, and I'd rather hang out with my friends than text them. Nowadays, I spend more time learning online and offline, so that's how I spend my time.
Awesome, great answer.
All
Kako,
right.
Kako, can you speak yet? So apparently not. Okay, wonderful, Shell. I'm gonna bring up another list of questions, and it's also about crime. Bear with me a moment while I do that. And if you guys can choose some of these questions, and so. Got lots of questions that you guys could choose from.
But it's not. I mean, it's.
Is it too small?
Yes, small.
Okay.
Too small.
Too small. Okay, so we'll change that. My last class, I just learned I could do this 2-page view, and I was like, I'm all excited about it. Yay!
Okay, it's fine now.
Okay, is that better for y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. There, that's even better. Okay. So, Shell, could you choose some of these questions and ask somebody?
Okay. Okay, I'll ask Salvatore. I would like to know if you think that capital punishment is a good idea. Why and why not?
Okay. Okay.
What is the question? What is the question? Sorry.
This one right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and let me know if you don't know capital punishment, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what is capital punishment.
First of all, capital punishment is where it's basically the death penalty. It's where a country or a court gives the death penalty.
Ah, okay. It's difficult to answer because if you committed bad crimes, when many people feel that is it right to have capital punishment, but I think that it is not a good idea to die another person.
And so it's not a good idea to kill or
To kill.
to kill another person. Okay.
But the capital punishment, it is mean death penalty is not maybe you will spend maybe 10 years
No.
in the prison. So the capital punishment, the maximum one, no? The
Yeah.
death penalty. Okay.
Yeah, capital punishment is all just another way of saying death penalty.
Okay, clear now.
Otherwise, there are some countries that do not allow capital punishment, and like my country, it's normal. But a lot of countries, they do life in prison instead. So, and I think that's the preferred, is life in prison for most people, I think. All right. Salvatore, could you ask a question?
Yes. Abimelech.
Okay.
Do you drink and drive?
No, I never drink and drive.
Good choice.
Because
I
it's
drink-
very dangerous.
I drink Pepsi. Does that count?
This is okay.
So, yeah, and sometimes I'll have a milkshake as well and drive at the same time. So, but I guess it isn't the same thing. Okay, Abimelech, could you choose a question and ask? And Kako, can you speak yet? Okay, maybe he's okay. Yeah, could you choose a question?
I'll ask to Khaled. Do you think abortion is a crime?
Do you think?
Abortion is a crime.
Abortion. Just a minute. Abortion.
Abortion is basically when
Okay.
a pregnant lady.
For me, it is a crime, yes, because yeah, she killed someone. So, but also we have something in our, because we are Muslims, so we have something about the abortion. If there is, no reason for abortion. Sometimes there is reason like a medical problem or something. But if there is no reason, it's a crime. But if there is a reason, that time it will be okay.
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 I think adoption is a better alternative. If you don't want the baby, give it to somebody who does.
Yeah, because other people, they miss to be a father or a mother. They ask the God for this. Especially for me, I waited 8 years until I get the surprise from my God, which is
awesome.
my nice boy, which is Alvara. He's now 3.5 years old.
Oh wow, he's a blessing.
Yes.
That's awesome. Your blessing. You waited 8 years for that. Yeah, I know of a couple who waited 17 years, and they ended up getting a little girl through adoption, and they were never able to get the baby naturally, but they waited 17 years, and the girl is now 13. So, but she's her name is Michelle, and she's just a blessing to the entire family. So yeah, so that's why I think adoption is a better alternative. So.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Abimelech, Khalid, could you choose a question?
Okay, I will ask because there's Shell. Is it here? Shell?
Shell, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I will ask Shell. Shall. Do you think gun control is a good idea? And explain.
yeah, definitely. I think gun control is a good idea because when a person is angry, there's a tendency for him or her to lose his or her mind and just do a lot of antisocial behaviors, and that will include getting a gun and just shooting it. I mean, studies show that the mere presence of a gun increases aggression, and I think controlling the use of a gun is one of the best ideas I've ever heard.
Thank you very much,
for
Shell.
that.
That was good. And I was getting so involved in the discussion and what you guys were saying, I didn't realize that it's about 4 minutes past the hour. So,
Yes.
so thank you
Also
very
me.
much.
Thank you, Hari.
Thank you, teacher.
Participation.
Thank you, class. Thank you, my
Thanks.
friend. Okay, bye.
All right,
Thank you,
everybody.
Edna.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.